do you always go to? Have you started dating someone without my knowledge?
Me? Date someone? I went out with Rachel.
That one?
Yeah, that one. And I must confess, that girl is a psychopath.
And a psychopath? Why are you still her friend?
I just like her gist. She's something else. Can you believe this girl is in love with her brother?
What?
It's not funny, oh. This girl is literally obsessed with her brother.
Why would you say that? Obsession isn't love, though.
What do you call a girl that doesn't want her brother to date or even marry anyone? She doesn't want her brother to fall for any woman except her. In fact, she said she would marry her brother if it wasn't a sin.
Is she normal?
You know those Ajebo people now? They grew up as each other's best friend. So now that the guy wants to get serious with his life, she's jealous and doesn't want any woman to come in between her and her brother.
Something isn't right with her.
And the worst part is, her mom is supporting her to chase away the brother's girlfriend. What sort of family is that?
Maybe there is something the mother isn't saying. If she's in support of everything Rachel is doing, then I think she likes Rachel more than her brother or something.
Nah, I doubt that, but who cares? It's their family drama.
My dear sister, I bring you good news.
Good news. Tell me about it.
You have to talk to your daughter about my son.
Talk to my daughter about your son. Of course she already knows about him.
That's not what I mean. Like, talk to her about marriage with my son.
Wait, I don't understand.
My son called last night and made his intentions known. He's asking for your daughter's hands in marriage.
Don't joke with something like this, Felicia.
Do I look like I'm joking? He called me himself saying he would love to marry your daughter.
Oh, hey! God be praised. I'm so happy about this news. And of course, Tara would love to marry him.
He promised to take her abroad after her graduation and get her a decent job.
That has been my prayer for my daughter. Finally, our children are going to be married, living together in Canada.
I was surprised when he called me and asked that I talked to you about his proposal. I made sure to ask him if he's serious, and he said yes, that he's going to take good care of your daughter.
What am I waiting for? I will call Tara later on and tell her about this amazing news.
Our prayers have been answered. Your daughter, my daughter-in-law. What more can we ask for?
That's exactly my joy. I'm filled with so much happiness, my sister. Such a good news.
Pass the message across to her, and when you do, let me know, so I can tell my son about it. Then we can start making preparations.
Of course, I am ever ready. I will bring you good news soon.
I'll be waiting, my dear.
I haven't seen much of Richard these days.
I don't know what he's up to. Maybe he's sad over his breakup.
What breakup? Do you think that little stuff we put can break them up?
Mom, which lady in her rightful senses would still want to date a guy whose family doesn't accept her?
Abio, I'm very sure that girl will not leave Richard so easily.
Oh, she wouldn't. Why would she?
Richard, you're here.
Surprised to see me? Mom, I'm so disappointed in you. Look at you, sitting down here discussing with your 24-year-old daughter on how to make sure my own fiancé leaves me.
What do you mean fiancé?
Oh, you are shocked. Or you felt because you did that rubbish that day, she would just break up with me? Well, news flash. She's my fiancé now. 2 days after you did that rubbish, I asked her to marry me and she said yes.
Never. That won't happen. You won't marry that girl, Richard.
At what now? If I slap you, I swear your face would hurt so bad.
So you disobeyed my orders and went ahead to ask her to marry you, and that foolish girl said yes.
Don't push your luck. Very soon, she will be my wife. I don't want to send both of you out because you're my family. So you have to know your limits and boundaries in this house. I know that she's my choice.
Over my dead body should I watch you go against me? You think you have power? My husband made you who you are today.
You mean my father? That didn't make me. He saw that I was competent and he willed his company to me. So don't feel like he made me. He was doing fine before he decided that I would be a better person to take over his company. He wouldn't have done that if I wasn't incompetent.
You ungrateful bastard, how dare you?
I should leave this place.
How dare you? You won't marry that girl, that's fine now.
Mom, chill. Let them be. I'll make sure I frustrate that girl. Just sit and let her come into this.
Richard is playing with fire. Look at this boy.
For 3 whole days, you didn't come to my house.
I'm sorry, Jerry. I wanted to give you some time to breathe.
And I miss your company. How have you been? You are adding weight though. What are you enjoying that I still don't know about?
Abba, enjoying. I've been living as usual. Now you know where you dey seeing the weight.
Oh, please. You didn't gist me about how your first date with your colleague went.
It wasn't bad at all. The guy is a total gentleman, but I don't know.
Are you sure you are okay?
I am. I'm not just good with the office romance thing, plus I'm not into this guy because I'm seeing someone else.
I've told you before, you are still single. Besides, he hasn't asked you to marry him. Just go on a date. It's harmless.
Because you are engaged now, you feel I'm single. I don't blame you.
You should blame that boyfriend of yours who has refused to pop the big question.
He will. Let me just give him time. Don't get me wrong, my colleague is a great guy, but I just don't want to lead him on.
Shebi was the one who asked you for 4 dates. Why not go for the 4 and then decide after that?
I have had you, but on one condition.
You won't condition me for dates where you go enjoy?
Before Uncle, I don't have stuff to be wearing to date, so why don't you get me clothes? Our next date is a movie date, so surprise me with a casual outfit.
That will no be problem. As far as say you go for the date, I go buy you the outfit.
Nice doing business with you.
You and who they do business? Abeg shift.
Why is my mom calling me now? Hello, Mama?
Sarah, why have you refused to pick my calls?
Mama, I was charging my phone and I wasn't with it. I just saw the phone ringing now.
Are you sure? Or you are purposely avoiding my calls?
Why would I want to avoid your calls? It's good to hear from you.
Keep your phone near you next time, so you take my calls. It's not as if you call me on your own.
I've heard you, Mama. How are you?
My dear, I'm overjoyed. I'm happy.
What is it? Did something good happen?
Yes, my dear, something great has happened. Mama Desmond's son has made his intentions known.
What intentions are you talking about?
Desmond, the rich guy that sleep abroad, wants to marry you.
He wants to marry me?
Yes, and he will get you a job abroad. So immediately you are done with your studies, you will be going to abroad to meet him. And there you will also do your white wedding.
For real, Mama? He'll get me a job and we'll be wedding in Canada.
I am telling you. Aren't you excited?
It's a good news. But Mama, can I at least have time to think about it?
What's there to think about, eh? This is an opportunity. How many people of our class will get a chance to go abroad, wed abroad, and also work there? There is nothing to think about.
Mama, this is marriage we are talking about. I need to think about it. And besides, I don't know this guy.
This one is a cute guy, very handsome and hardworking. He doesn't hit a woman, no. I watched how he beats up a man because he slapped his girlfriend. He is a graduate and he is responsible.
You are sure you are not praising him because of the benefits?
No, I can't allow my only daughter fall into the wrong hands. Trust me.
Okay, Mama. Just give me the night to think about it.
Call me tomorrow for the feedback. I am very sure it will be a positive answer.
I've heard you. I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be waiting. Take care.
Bye, Mom.
Madam, I've been knocking and you are in here.
You were? I didn't even hear you knock.
Why would you hear me? I even thought you weren't around.
You know I don't go anywhere during the day. I'm always indoors.
What then were you thinking about? I didn't hear me knock almost 5 times.
My dear, my mother called.
Mama, how is she?
She's doing okay. She called me for a reason and I've been thinking about it.
What is it?
She told me that her friend's son is asking for my hand in marriage.
Her friend's son? How?
The guy that stays in Canada, apparently, he wants to marry me traditionally and bring me abroad to meet him. He said we'll be doing our wedding there and also I'll get a job too.
Wow, is that what you're thinking about?
Wasn't I supposed to think about it?
My dear, any opportunity I get to leave this country, I swear, I will dive it without thinking. Talk more of seeing a man that's rich and is ready to marry me from Nigeria. Babe, what are you thinking of?
It's just that I don't know this guy. Don't you think we should go on dates and all of that before marriage?
Madam, well done. Dates? The guys we've been going on dates with here, why haven't they married you? And besides, this guy cannot bring you abroad without marrying. You know Nigerian girls now, if you take them abroad, they will dump you and follow a rich white man. And besides, this guy won't even know your past. It's like a whole new beginning for you.
You are right. I'm beginning to enjoy the whole thing.
You better call your mom and tell her you've agreed to marry him before he looks for another girl in the village, and I might just go to the village and tell his mom that I am interested.
You are mad. I beg, get out. You won't take my shine.
Shebi, you say you know want now. Make I help you. What are friends for?
Friends don't reach that side, I beg.
And what do you want me to do about that?
I saw someone cooking before I left the house.
Well, she cooked for just the both of us.
What? She cooked for the both of you without adding mine?
Oh, you want food? You're rich, bro. Go get yourself food from one of these restaurants, or you bring your girlfriend, or rather, fiancé in to come cook for you.
Don't you dare talk to me in that manner. Are you sick?
You lost the respect I had for you the very moment you disobeyed your own mother because of a woman.
Then it's about time that you pack your things and get out of my house. You are the problem we are having, and I'm very sure. Talk mom into everything she's doing.
Oh, I'm now the problem. What happened to you? I thought we used to promise each other not to allow any woman come between us.
You are my sister Rachel. Know your place and let me marry someone that will bear me children.
What do you need them for? I'm really so disappointed in you.
I think it's about time you leave my house and go back to yours. Or better still, that house has been locked. Why don't you go there and leave? Because I'm tired.
You're sending me and mom out of your house.
Not talking about mom. I'm talking to you. Leave my house and go cure your madness elsewhere.
You can't send me out of your house. This is my brother's house, and I am not going anywhere. Except you want to push me out or send me out with mom.
I don't have time battling words with you. I'll go out and eat. It's either you leave my house in peace or I'll leave the house for you and mom.
Good then, since you decided to divide this family because of that witch.
Are you okay? Who are you calling winch? If there's any winch here, it has to be you.
We will see. Just know that you won't marry that gold digger.
Let's see who's going to stop me.
I will stop you. I promise you. I hate that girl so much for coming in between you and I. I will deal with her.
My dear, this work is stressful.
I know how work can be. You should rest more often.
Rest? Rest is not on my timetable now. Richard has asked that I start the wedding planning.
This guy isn't joking, no. Has he been able to talk to his mom and sister?
That's what we haven't discussed, but I think so.
You have to be sure. Wedding planning should be done after the mother gives her blessing.
Exactly, but he doesn't want to wait at all.
Kate, it's your wedding too. Talk to him because marriage isn't something you just enter. He has to talk to his family. You will be staying in the same house, remember? And I wouldn't want anything to come between you and your happy marriage.
You know, you are right. I will have to talk to him. I'm so scared to even go to my man's house. He has been the one coming here all the while.
You see, you have to talk to him, please. How can you have a man and you've never visited him before? And the first time you did, it was a complete disaster and you are talking about wedding plans.
I'll talk to him for sure. Thank you so much for being here for me. What could I have done without you?
Absolutely nothing.
I beg, let me hear what.
Make sure you don't forget to talk to him.
Sure, let me treat you to dinner. There's this seafood restaurant that just opened. Let's try it out.
As long as you are the one paying.
You like fruiting, eh? I beg, let's go.
I accept. I like fruit things. Who likes to pay?
Yes, my son. I have talked with her mother. She told me that her daughter has given her the green light.
So she accepted. She's such a darling.
She trusts her mother's judgment, just like you trust mine. But be cool. Make sure you take very good care of her. I don't want to hear any complaints. So.
Don't you trust me, Mama? I would never treat a woman badly or make her lack.
I trust you, my son. So what's next now?
You have to take the list of items for the bride price from my mother. Calculate how much it will cost and get back to me.
How soon would you want it to be?
I want everything done in 2 weeks or even less.
That's really soon, oh. You are really serious with this thing?
Of course, Mama. I am, oh.
Alright, I will get back to you definitely. Just call me every day to find out what we've talked about.
Okay, Mama. Take care.
Felicia, I've been trying to reach you on phone.
My friend, I was on a call with my son.
Oh, wonderful. What is the next step?
He said he would like to know the amount it will cost for her bride price. So what you have to do is to go collect the bride price list from your husband's brothers and also let the elders in her family know that she'll be getting married. And also, I will go tell my son's uncles we need to calculate how much it will cost for all the items in the list and send it to him.
He is really taking these things faster than I thought. It's a good thing.
Of course, we shouldn't waste any more time. Let them just get married once and for all.
That's very important. I will go now to make sure that I get the list from my uncle.
Oh, perfect then. Please let me know as soon as possible.
Of course.
My guy, the rate at which I get money these days baffles me.
I keep wondering. I was even going to say the same thing. Any little thing I do gives me money. Looks like God's grace is really upon us.
That's why this is a perfect opportunity for you to start a family. Bible says, he that finds a wife finds a good thing.
Of course, very soon I'll be paying for my fiance's bride price. I just need a little more money to get myself together.
I would have supported you, but you know my marriage to Tiara is coming up soon.
That's true. How far have you gone with the preparation?
I asked my mother to collect bride price list already.
Very good. Let someone just get married and start life. At least you're already comfortable. You have a car, a roof over your head, and a good business.
You can say that again, my brother, but I won't still stop looking for a decent job.
Exactly. I know very soon we would get a decent job.
Amen, my brother. Amen.
Yes, so
This strike wasn't needed at all. Make they allow person graduates now.
Why? Is it because of your Canada boyfriend? Or should I say fiancé? You're in a hurry to go meet him?
It's not even the case, I beg. Be like, you like this school, 6 whole years in the university, habana.
It's because of all those strike things now. 5 years course don't turn 6.
This country, I can't wait to. My mom is calling me.
Pick now.
Hello, Mama. Good evening, Ma.
Good evening, my dear. How are you doing?
I'm fine. You haven't called me for a week now. What happened? I tried reaching you. It's always busy.
My dear, I have been busy running around. Desmond has asked for pride price list since 2 weeks ago, and we have been trying to buy all the things in the list. He and his mother has been busy.
Wait, Mama. You are telling me that Desmond already sent money for all these stuffs?
Yes, so he seems to be a rich man already. Even when he told him everything we needed was about 300,000. He went ahead to double the amount.
This is serious. It was so quick.
Yes, we are waiting for you to come home so that you can tell us the particular day you want your bride price to be paid.
When do you want me to come home?
As soon as tomorrow everything is set, including your clothes. All you have to do is come and see the stylist so she can make the style of your choice.
This is serious. Just like that, I'll be married. Is it that easy?
My dear, it's easy when there is money. Come home soon. Let's finalize everything.
Okay, Mama. I'll come home tomorrow.
What is it?
Babe, my marriage preparation has been finalized though.
These women are serious so. So soon you will be traditionally married. Wow. I wish it was me. And I know your wedding abroad is going to be big. Wow.
My dear, go and pack up. We are leaving for the village tomorrow.
This is really exciting. Let me go pack up.
This isn't a dream, oh.
Babe, I've thought about this. It's been 3 whole weeks.
We can't push through with the wedding preparations if you don't talk to your parents about this whole thing. So you seriously want to get married without them?
I can't continue to wait for them to accept the woman I love. If they love me, they should love you.
We can't get married if your family is not in support. Not even one person is in support from your end.
Okay, fine. Let's do this way. How about you moving?
Why? You mean moving with you?
Yes, that way they will get to see you every day. And before you know it, they will get used to you being around.
I don't think that's a good idea, Richard. I can't completely move in with you.
How about you come on weekends? You come on Friday after work and leave on Sunday evening. Or go to work on Monday from my place. Please.
I need to think about it. I honestly have to.
Fine, you can think about it. I'm really tired waiting for this long. All my plans are on hold because of this same issue.
What would you have me do? Suffer in my marriage?
Of course you won't suffer. I'll protect you.
You can't protect me from your family, Richard. I don't want that kind of marriage where I'll be treated less when my husband is not around. I can't.
Once we are married, they will be staying at my place. So you have nothing to be afraid about.
It's all the same thing. Let's just sort it out now that we can.
Madam, how was it?
We are still not making any progress at all.
I can't believe you both have been on this same issue for 3 whole weeks.
I don't know what to say anymore. If he's afraid to talk to his family or if he has tried.
He definitely is trying to talk to them. I don't really know why they are like that.
He made a suggestion though.
What suggestion?
Me coming to his place more often, like the weekends. He believed they will get used to me if they see my face more often.
That's true. What did you say?
I told him I would think about it. At this point, I don't know what is wrong or right.
Just take things easy or you are giving up already.
Giving up? I love Richard and his family drama isn't going to be the reason I will call everything off. Except he does so himself.
That's my girl. Just stand by him. Everything will be fine. Trust me.
I know it will. How did your day go?
As usual. Hope you don't mind if I pass the night here.
It's fine. Have you and your boyfriend talked lately?
I beg. Forget that one. If I don't call him, he won't call. So I have decided decided not to call.
That's the spirit. Who does he think he is?
I wonder, he should relax in case he's feeling important.